everyone, welcome to a new video. It's a little bit echoey where I am. Well, everything is changing, just like the title says. So this room you've never seen before in the videos because this was Jude's bedroom. If you've been watching my recent videos, you'll know that my eldest daughter moved out a couple of weeks ago. And so my youngest daughter is moving into her room and I'm moving into this room for my new sewing room. I cannot tell you how excited I am about this. Is the one good thing about them leaving the nest is we get another room. So my room downstairs is going to be my art studio. It will have all my crafty bits in there and it will be my study where I'll do my work. And then this room can be entirely dedicated to sewing without having to be worried about splashes of paint and climbing around my art desk and things. So, wow. Yeah, everything is changing. And not only is Jude moving into Rain's old room, is she has left temporarily for 3 months. She's actually gone off to Florida, which is just amazing. She saved up her money, left her job to follow her dream. So she and her boyfriend have gone over there. Right, I've now got to somehow get to my sewing machine. I'm going to try and slide it out sideways rather than having to clear up all that. Oh, I think I might actually do it. So Jude has this amazing Snow White dress. She found it on eBay, I think, or Vinted, one or the other, so I'm not quite in shot, sorry. But it was far too long for her. And although people are not normally allowed to wear actual Disney costumes to Disney World, because she's going for a Halloween event, she's allowed to, but it's not allowed to trail on the floor. So I've already cut off 4 inches and now I'm about to do a wide hem. She wants a big hem still so that in the future she can let it down and perhaps wear a poofy skirt underneath. Okay, let's get on with this. So we bought this new bowl the other day and while I was sewing I moved it. Could she be any cuter? Oh dear. You've got to be paranoid about my passport now. No, I know I packed it. Just can't remember where. How you feeling, babe? I'm gonna cry. Well, have an amazing time, darling. Stay safe. Yeah. Oh, what a miserable day. It's a good day to go to Florida, babe. See you at Christmas. That's exciting. That's exciting. Bye, I can't believe it. And it's just so weird, like literally the day after or a couple of days after she left, it's like the Florida heat has come to England and I'm like, there's not much in it now, I don't think, between the temperature here and the temperature there, which is a bit weird. I'm not complaining, it's lovely to have this extra little bit of summer, but it is just too hot to be doing the work that I wanted to be doing in here. It's just too hot. Particularly since we've got the new roof on, there's actually more insulation. This upstairs of our house has never been this hot before, ever. We're melting right now. So, anyway, a bit of a long rambly introduction to this video, but I thought you might like to see the transformation of this room and how it evolves into my new sewing room. So we are in the old part of the house. We're above the living room. So this bit, we've been told, was built in 1640. So Jude hated it because the room is so wonky. And if you look at our bed, the living room ceiling goes like this, and of course that is Jude's floor. It's just not, it won't be easy to sort this out, I have to say. It won't be easy to find a spot for the mannequin to go so that it's not tilting over. But we've got a lot of work to do before I can bring everything in. So because I wanted Jude out of this room before she left, she did everything in quite a hurry and she didn't get everything done. As you can see, there's Scooby-Doo posters on the wall. I've been clearing off her windowsill, and there's still loads to do there because that was sort of her bookshelf, and then shoved everything on top of that sort of place. So she had in this room this set of built-in cupboards with some drawers below, and in fact you can sort of see, excuse the state of the floor, but you can sort of see how much this room bows on the floor. So the bottom corner of that drawer is almost on the floor. That's how much it had to be lifted up this end. So yeah, there is quite a tilt, and yeah, it is a bit difficult to know how much to do. Behind or just below the Avril Lavigne poster, there's a fireplace boarded up behind here. I don't know if we're going to do all that now or whether I'll just paint the walls. I do need to paint the walls because they are covered, absolutely covered in blue tack. These were her testers that she never got round to using before. We've still got her shelves up here with bits and bobs, her nail varnish. I hope she doesn't mind me showing you this, but she has a signed Miley Cyrus poster. Ashley Tisdale. I mean, it's really sweet. Who's this behind here? Ashley and Miley Cyrus. Oh wow. Yeah, that brings back memories for sure. And sadly there was quite a lot of rain damage when the roof was off on the ceiling, and we've got glow-in-the-dark stars all blue tacked to the ceiling. On the one hand, my brain knows now would be the perfect time to renovate this room properly, give this a really good you know, wallpaper, take the paper off, you know, do all the things that you should do. But I'm so impatient to get in because downstairs is just so crowded. So, do you know, probably what I'm going to do is buy a tin of paint and paint over the lot. Don't judge me for it, please. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what I do. Hopefully, when the weather cools down. You can tell the kids have cleared out their rooms. Look at the amount of teaspoons we have. Honestly, this cutlery drawer is so heavy I can barely shut it. Look at that. I can't believe it. How many teaspoons must they have had in their rooms? To be honest, all the cutlery compartments are completely full. Really funny. It's going to be interesting. This is actually the first time Chris and I have lived together alone. So yeah, hopefully in 3 months' time there won't be a divorce on the cards. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be interesting though, and hopefully fun. A new chapter in our lives. So now it's just us. Now it's just me and Chris. We've got this big living room with dog toys and too many seats. We sort of knew we had too many seats, but we didn't really know what else to do with the room or how to lay out this room. It's a bit complicated because we've got there's 4 doors in here plus a fireplace. So you're kind of limited always to the layout a little bit. So we've been trying to think about what to do to make the room a little bit cozier, a little bit nicer, just for the 2 of us to sort of settle in the evenings, because that's not been in our routine. I think partly because, you know, 4 adults sharing, they lead different lives, different time schedules, you know. Just as we're trying to settle in for a nice cozy evening, the kids would start cooking in the living room with a loud podcast on or something. Cooking in the kitchen, obviously. So yeah, we're having a little bit of a rejig today. We were hoping to get the barrel chair out of here altogether and into the living room. We never really liked the fact that it was green. In the photo when we bought it we thought it was blue, but we've just discovered it doesn't fit through the archway. So Chris is taking off the panel at the side, seeing if that will give us a little bit more of a leeway a bit of room. We've been to the sofa shop and we think we're going to get a new sofa. We're going to get a new chair here, which is going to be Chris's chair that he mainly does gaming on when he's in here. And we think this settee is going to go up against the back wall, and then that chair will go here. That's the plan. We were thinking about getting rid of this altogether, but actually it's quite handy to have that extra seating for when we do. We'll still get together on Sunday evenings, hopefully. Ooh. Didn't quite do it. Now what? Oh. Next plan. We're taking it apart. We're hoping that if we take these bits off, that will give us that centimetre that we need.
There's a toy in the way.
Let's move the dog toy.
No, it's worse that way. Oh, maybe it's further than I thought. Alright, so...
Oh my god! Just needed my weight behind it.
Oh, this will only take 5 minutes.
Yeah, we thought this was going to be a really quick thing to do. It's taking up the whole evening.
Oh, should we just leave it there?
Yeah, let's just leave it there. Yeah. So this is the empty room, a clear floor, more or less, apart from a bundle of leads and things that I don't know what they're for. So I have decided to peel off the paper. It's more or less all coming off over here anyway. And then there's this corner here where it's all peeling off and looking quite bad at the top there. So yeah, I don't know if it's the right thing to do or not, but I think I'm going to do it. Sort of, yeah, that's rough enough. I could do ordinary emulsion. So I might do these the same colour as the walls to make the room feel bigger. But before I do all the paper, I'm just going to do a tester. I've got some peach paint. It was left over from when we did the camper van cupboards. I'm not sure about peach in here. I had actually planned on doing a light blue. I really like blues and I like light blue, and our living room used to be this lovely colour called Skylight, and I do kind of miss it. I love the dark blue in our living room now, but I was hoping I had some Skylight left over and I don't. I probably won't go with the peach, but as we've got some, I thought I may as well slap some on the walls just to see whether I like it, because that would save some money if I do. Let me know in the comments what colour you think I should paint this room. So it does have this sort of dark red carpet. I'm hoping not much of that's gonna show. I'm gonna put a great big pale rug in the middle. Tempted to change the carpet, but again, I'm impatient, but now would be a good time to do it. But because we've just helped out Rain with her flooring, and that was quite expensive, we haven't really got the money for that sort of thing at the moment. I think the carpet will have to annoyingly wait for another time. I don't think I need to worry too much about whether it's going to go with the carpet. I really hope none of it really shows. But the other reason why I'd quite like to do a blue in here is because I've got the most gorgeous blue velvet curtains that used to be in the living room, and I'd love to have them. I'd love to have them in here. So I'll see. Maybe they'll go with the peach. I don't know. Let's give it a try. Yeah, let me know what colour you'd do. That'd be interesting. Well, it's actually a really pretty colour. I'm going to have to think about this. I wasn't sure, I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I do, but I do like that colour. So I haven't got the autumn decor out of the loft yet, but I've changed the cushion covers around the room and taken those hearts down, ready to go up, and changed the lampshade as well. I got an electric shock while I was doing that earlier. It was quite scary. So yeah, we have decided to keep that settee there in front of the window instead of there where it was before, in front of the radiator. It's quite a nice vignette as you come into the room from the doors opposite. So this birdcage used to just hang around, really, somewhere around the room, on the floor or on a stool or something. And I thought actually it would be quite cool up here with the fake plant from IKEA that everybody has, in the pink pot inside with some of it dangling over, some of it coming through. I thought that looked nice and Victorian conservatory. Yeah, I like that there. So that's moved to there. So yeah, all in all, we're quite pleased with how the room is coming together. Oh, also, you might not have seen this lamp. This is relatively new. The lampshade itself, was from eBay, and my brother-in-law rescued the actual iron lamp from landfill, so that's pretty cool. I don't know whether it's going to stay in there or actually go up to the new sewing room. Lyra's liking the change in place of the trunks. One thing I haven't taken out yet is Jude's sort of lampshade thing. Yeah, the ceilings are really low. You can't tell in the shot, but I am about this far from touching it. So finding a lampshade that I'm not going to just be hitting my head on the whole time is going to be a bit difficult. I wonder if we need to get an electrician in to make the fitting shorter or something. Anyway, that's it from me this time. I hope you've enjoyed this little update. I know it's not my usual art also in this one, but I hope you enjoy watching how this room comes together, how my art studio downstairs changes. I'm really excited to plan the rooms and hopefully fit everything in. So I'll see you again soon. Thank you very much for watching. Please share this channel with a friend if you think they'd enjoy it too, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.